Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you to my subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoy my videos. There's a playlist that will be somewhere in the video clip that you can check out some of my other videos. So tonight I'm going to be working on a 16 by 12 canvas. I'm running it horizontally. But before I start this one, I wanted to show you the dry results of our last video, the pearls. So I think I figured out what the problem was. So here is the black and pearl. So we used violet, green, blue, red, violet, green, blue, red, violet, green, blue, red. Yeah, I didn't use the two other metallics. So I think what happened was I bought these, my husband actually bought these for me, these small tubes. And I just wanted to try them out, so I used these little tiny cups, and I honestly think I didn't get enough of the pearl mixed up in there. But because these tubes are so small, I can't get a lot of it in there. So what I did was I have a second one, and I'm going to have to put the two together, mix them up again, and then try them on a not a black background, maybe a Prussian, or I don't know, I haven't decided yet, or white and blue background. I haven't decided. But I wanted to show you, I do see, like here I can see some of the red, it's just so faint. And then of course I can see the blue, I can see the silver, hold it up there. And so you can get some of it, but not anywhere near what I was expecting. So a little disappointed about that, but again, we'll keep trying until we figure out the method to the madness on those pearls that change color. Okay, because they all come out starting as white and then they change to their color. I'm going to torch the background because we are using a black background again. When I got back from vacation, I still had some time left. We came back early because of the weather, and just wanted to be back here and relax before I had to go back to work. So I was able to get some paint mixed up. So I did paint or mix up a quart? Yeah, a quart and a half of black and a quart and a half of white. So I have enough paint to do a few paintings before I have to mix again. And I mixed all my colors that I hadn't finished before I left on my vacation. So tonight, what I was thinking was, I want to do the black background. I want to use some metallics, and between my metallic 24 karat gold, my splendid gold, and my, I think it's called old gold, I'm going to go with the 24 karat gold tonight. I've been using splendid gold a lot, which is a brilliant, bright gold. But in this painting, I think I would like the gold to kind of submit a little bit to the other colors. I'm going to use my Liquitex Basics copper, and I'm going to use a pinch of silver. I'm not going to use too much. I used silver on that painting that I just showed you from our last video, and you saw how much the silver takes over. So I'm going to use 3 metallics, and then I want to use, I should have taken these out. I wanted my Prussian blue, but I don't know if I have enough. I have a tiny bit left. Oh, and I did go buy paints because they were on sale, but they were also out of a lot of the colors I was short of. So I think, because I don't have enough Prussian, I think we're going to go ahead and use ultramarine. And I have ultramarine in 3 different, yeah. So I have Liquitex Basics ultramarine that I've mixed up. I have my Academy acrylics, and I have my Artist Loft. Don't be deceived by this one being so bright. It's just because these bottles are have sort of a white tinge to them. They're not clear. So I am going to go with my Academy acrylic. Okay, save these for later. And then So we're going to do the 3 metallics, and we're going to do the ultramarine blue. I also would like to have kind of a, I don't think I want to go crimson. I don't think I want to go that red. I kind of want more of a magenta. So let me look at my magenta pile here. Oh, I like that Thio Violet too, though. All right, let's look at these. Okay, so this is my pearlized wine red. This one does look really good with the ultramarine blue, but I also have medium magenta, and Thio Violet, which also look really good with that. These two are gorgeous together. These look okay together. I'm gonna go Thio. So, there we go. That's how I choose my paint. Sometimes I choose it ahead of time. Sometimes I just get a whim and I go for it. Okay. So, now that we've chosen our colors, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to kind of put them in the order that I think they would look best, which is going to be ultramarine, silver, Thio, copper, gold. Gold will be lightly done on the top, kind of as our side color. And I'm going to wipe my spatula off real quick here, so that my paint doesn't dry too much on it. I'm trying to keep this spatula in good shape since all my Bed Bath & Beyonds have closed in my area. So the only way to find it is when it's not out of stock online. Okay, so our design for tonight. Our design for tonight, that is going to be something a little different as well. I'm not going to do like a Dutch pour or a cup pour. I want to kind of do, how do I want to say it? Kind of a puddle pour, you might say, like in sections. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So, give me a second to prepare, and then we'll get started. So I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I lost my little plastic circles. I couldn't figure out what I did with them, so I had to make some new ones. All right, so I want one right here. Now what I'm going to do, because while I don't necessarily want to keep paint in the ring, I mean I do, but I want to keep the exterior paint out of the ring, if that makes sense. I'm just going to try to get it to suction down. There we go. Suction down a little bit. There we go. Just a little extra paint to do that. Like so. Push it down. Take it. Alright, let's see if we got this one. Looks good. Okay. So look at that. Now, like I said, we have our colors. Our colors are going to go on the outside, and then we shall work with the inside in a minute. Okay? So I'm going to start with the ultramarine blue. Alright, I'm going to take the lid off. Looks like my jar or my paint bottle is fun again. All right, so try to be very gentle. I absolutely love Ultramarine Blue and Black. It is such a beautiful, brilliant color. Maybe that one a bit much. That's okay, we'll use it to our advantage. That's enough. When we start blowing it out, we should have enough blue. Okay, because I'm going to be light on the metallics because this is such a small canvas. All right, so we're going to use the silver next, and the silver is going to go on blue. Like I said, I'm going to use silver more sparingly than I did the blue. Because the blue and the Thio is our main colors. Okay, now we're going to put in the Thio, which is Thio Violet, and this one is again Academy Acrylic. Take the lid off and just be gentle. Careful. I'll start here on this one. I'm going to run it all the way through. Here, there. I want to be able to take it from the center again this way. Oh, that was a bit much. And this way, like so. Okay. Crazy painting. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the copper on the Thio. Okay. Just again, light accents. Accents of copper on the Thio, because I don't want the metallics to take over, but I do want them to be present in the painting. I think that's enough. I don't want to overdo. Okay, and so last but not least, we have our gold. Gold is the tricky one. So our gold is actually going to go and after looking at it and thinking about it, I am going to add some iridescent white to the center as well. I'll try to get you close enough that you can see what I'm going to do with that part. Okay, so that's everybody in the boat now. So let's bear with me for a minute. All right, we're going to torch. So we need to torch the colors, but I have to be careful because I didn't have my plastic hoops. And as you know, styrofoam melts. So we're going to be careful when we do this part because we don't want to melt the styrofoam into our painting. Okay, now the only thing that could cause us a problem is if I can't hold these two down at the same time while I blow the rest out. That's the only worry I have, but I can only do what I can do. All right, here we go. I'm going to use the flower dryer because it's got the smaller nozzle, and I'm hoping that it will give me the effect that I'm looking for on this painting. So here we go. Okay, I have to switch to the Revlon. My flower dryer, when I use it on high, because this paint is a little thicker, it burns out quickly. I'm not really impressed with that. All right, let me see if I blew it. Yep. Okay. No, we're good. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I switched over to Revlon. It's huge. It's what we've got to deal with right now. But I like it because I have this cool touch button and I can go low on here and use this button to rev it. So I think we'll be okay. So here we go. I love this part. Okay, so this part is gorgeous. Now the other part. So what I need to do on this other part is tricky. First of all, I see it's a bubble that I need to get rid of. It's white and just grow. This part. Okay, so this part, like I said, is the tricky part. I want to blow it out. I'm afraid this dryer might not work, but let's try it. Because it's a small area. I won't pump it up to the height. Let's see if I can even get it to turn on. Okay, it'll turn on low. So we just have to leave it on low. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this settle down for a minute. I'm going to watch for these little white bubbles I don't like and get rid of them. And then we're going to pull the cups and hopefully they will sort of go whoosh, whoosh. But I'm going to grab the camera real quick so you can see what this looks like up close the way it is right now. So I'll be right back. All right, so here's the painting thus far. I did notice that this corner up here facing you guys didn't cover, so I did blow that back down so that that was covered. I will check all my corners because they're still rolling down yet, and we'll take care of that. But look at how pretty this looks so far. So you see when I pull these cups up, hopefully they won't get too much blown out this way, but hopefully, let's try it. Let's just do it while I've got the camera right here. Okay. I'm just going to kind of turn it around, and then we're going to break the seal, and we'll see what happens. There. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at it. There's my moon number 1. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to turn it around, and gently lift it up, and get it off the canvas. That is so pretty too. Okay, here's what they look like. So those are our two, I'm going to call them moons, in our starry sky. So I had, like I said, I had these plastic ones, and the plastic ones sort of suck down into the paint a little bit tighter, and give you a really nice tight circle. These did not, but it's okay. It's a painting. This is what happens. But I do like, by twisting them, I gave sort of a movement to the area, which I like. And so I'm going to step back here so you can see the whole painting. So let me know what you think about this one. You know I like to do these galaxy ones, and this one was kind of in my head. I've been thinking about this for a couple days now, ever since that black and pearl paint didn't really come out as brilliant as I wanted. This is the brilliance I was hoping to get out of those paints with a pearl shimmer to them, and I didn't. So, but let me know what you think about this painting, and until my next video in 3 days, thank you all for watching, and thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really helps out my channel. I'm a little channel, so every subscriber helps me out. And until our next video, bye.